Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jonathan and this video is all about the pack I use when I just need to grab and go and leave the house. I've got my pocket carry, but I need to carry more than that, and I tend to avoid carrying all the other items in my pockets because it's just too bulky. So I would much prefer to carry a small pack. So this review is about the Bellroy Mini Sling and the contents I need when I'm out and about.
It's one small step for man.
So this is the Bellroy Mini Sling. I've been using it now for about 6 months, and this is my grab and go bag. So if I'm leaving the house, I always have this ready to go, and it has everything I need for when I am out and about. So this is the smaller of two of the slings. They do the sling and the mini sling, and they also now do a premium version which has more leather but costs quite a bit more. Dimensions here: 120mm by 260mm. And 120mm when it's in its expanded form. Takes around 4 litres of space and weighs 300 grams. The material is, it feels like quite a soft material. It's a water resistant woven fabric, and it's made from recycled plastic bottles. And this clip here is interesting. It is a magnetic clip, and you simply push it apart to release, and then when it gets close it holds tight. I've not had any issues with this. Sometimes wonder if it's necessary, because generally to put this on and off you just put it over your head. I've never really needed to undo this, but it is quite a neat clasp. This part here is nylon, I believe, but the magnets are strong, and once it's in place it won't pull apart, so I do quite like that. In terms of access, there's 2 zip pockets. The first one at the front is the narrower of the two, and within here you have 2 elasticated compartments, and in here I keep my Exto wallet, and if you want to know more about that, I'll link to it in the description because I've already done a video review of this. This is my go-to wallet. Also in here I have a few business cards. I've also got some micro bacterial hand wipes and some plasters, as we call them in the UK, or band-aids as you call them in the US, just for obviously minor cuts. In addition, in this pocket I've also got a power bank. Whenever I'm out and about I always like to have a power bank with me, because without a mobile phone I find I am really stuck. So I need to make sure I've always got power, so I always carry a power bank. This one is quite a small, thin, lightweight one. It's only 5,000 milliamp hour, so probably good for about 1 charge, but that's fine. Weight is a priority when you've got something you carry regularly, and so I've opted to have low weight rather than high power because it's really just for emergencies. In the main pocket I have, unsurprisingly at the moment we're mid-pandemic, I have a face mask, and also you won't be surprised to see some hand gel or hand sanitizer, and I've decanted that into a smaller bottle. Again, this is for daily use, it's not for long days of travel, so I only need a relatively small amount and I can top it up when I get home. Also in here I carry a thin beanie. Because I have very little hair on top of my head, I do find if I forget to take a beanie with me, which I can do if I'm rushing out the house, it's very easy for me to get a cold head. So this one is particularly good because it's very lightweight and it folds very small, so it's ideal as an emergency carry. So I've got that. I also generally carry AirPods wherever I go. And I use that obviously for making phone calls or listening to music. Also in this pack there is a key ring which is fastened to the inside, And the good thing about that is you always know where your keys are. Now I've put a little bit of a longer loop on this with some additional paracord, and I've also got a Key Smart Pocket key carrier, so I can take this off here quite easily like this. But it's handy having a keyring loop built into the bag, I find. Also in here there is a very neat pocket which is soft lined, and it's a zipper pocket, so you can keep the contents secure. And Bellroy recommend this for sunglasses, but because I live in the UK and we very rarely get any sun, I tend to put my mobile phone in there and appreciate the fact that we've got this kind of microfiber lining and it stops the phone getting scratched. So that's ideal for me. And then finally in here I have one more pouch, and I'll go through the contents of this in a moment. So that's it for the Bellroy pouch. I really like this. I like the way you carry it as a sling, body sling. It works really well. It's lightweight, it's durable, it looks good, and it's ideal for carrying this type of gear that you're likely to need at a moment's notice when you leave the house. So this is working really well for me. Now then, so the final bit of carry here, let's bring everything else in, is this Maxpedition coin pouch or coin purse, and that doesn't really do it justice. This I found is a really good pouch, and you can get an awful lot in it for a small pouch. Roughly the dimensions are about close to 120 mil and about 80 mil wide and about 25 mil thick. And I wouldn't use it for coins, and it's not doing it justice, because in here I've got some smaller items that aren't rattling around loose in the Bellroy sling. I know where they are and I can get access to them all in one place. And what I've got in here is a familiar Fisher Space Pen. These are great for those who've not seen it. A very simple design. It can become a full-size pen. It's pressurized refill. We'll write on different surfaces and upside down and so on. So it's a great pen to have with you at all times. I also carry the Leatherman Squirt PS4. So in my pocket I will have a everyday carry knife, but I also like to carry a multi-tool when I'm out and about, and this one is great because it's got a small pair of pliers built in. In addition to that, it's also got some useful tools. I'll quickly run through it. We have small scissors. I've got scissors on my knife, so it's not an essential. That small screwdriver, bottle opener, Phillips screwdriver, small knife, and also a small file with a screwdriver end. So if you've not seen the Leatherman Squirt PS4 before, it is a really useful, lightweight, keyring sized multi-tool. And for me, my main reason for carrying that is the small pliers. In addition, I've got a notepad to go with the pen, so if I need to make notes in a hurry, I've got that. I also, like a lot of people, carry some Gorilla Tape, which I've folded back on itself several times, so it's there's only about 2 foot here, but it's really useful stuff to have. Extremely lightweight in this format and just handy to have. I also carry a big lighter, which I've put a tie wrap around to stop it being pressed in the pouch so you don't lose the gas. It's just so lightweight and so compact, it's almost, why wouldn't you carry one of these? Although I'm not a smoker, and to be fair, I haven't really used this, but if I do need it, it's there. I also have a little titanium tube, and by that I mean very lightweight, and in here you can unscrew the ends, and I keep some emergency meds. So there's a couple of pain relief tablets and a couple of other things that I might forget to take otherwise. Again, I don't need a lot because this is just for daily use, so it's handy to have it if I need it. There's also an allergy tablet in there. I don't often get hay fever, but if I do get it, I get it bad. I think I'm allergic to tree sap, and it's really handy to have that with me in the case of emergencies. I also have this. This is from an American company called Victorinox. I wear glasses. If I don't have my glasses, I am in a real problem because I can't see my phone. I can't see much. So this is a very thin, very lightweight emergency pair of glasses that sits on the end of your nose, and this will get me by in an emergency. So that's definitely worth carrying. And then I also carry this. This is a lever gear charging cable. And what I like about this is it's extremely compact. If you're carrying cables, they can be quite bulky. This is only for emergency use with the power bank, and it's very compact and lightweight. And basically this is it. You've got a USB-A to lightning cable. So this will charge the phone from the power bank. In addition to that, there is also an adapter to convert the lightning to micro USB. So that is handy for the EDC torch. I carry it in my pocket, which you'll be familiar with if you've seen my other videos, the RovyVon A8x, because that charges using micro USB. So with this very lightweight, very compact tool, I can effectively charge my torch and my phone if needed in an emergency. There's also inbuilt into this a SIM card ejection tool, and yeah, it's a really lightweight, compact, useful way of carrying an emergency charging cable. There we go. And it's even got a belt clip and a hanging loop for those that need that. And this I believe I got this from Amazon, but I think it's shipped from the US, and I'll link to all of these in the description below this video. So that is my contents for when I'm leaving the house. And don't forget, I will always be carrying the Victorinox Compact and the RovyVon flashlight in my pocket, so that effectively complements this loadout. So there you have it. This is what I would be carrying if I'm leaving the house, and this will cover me for most eventualities and doesn't weigh an awful lot. One thing I never pointed out, but really worth drawing your attention to, is the fact that the way these straps are configured, when you pull on them, it reduces the profile of the bag to effectively match the contents. So it naturally pulls in on either side. So this is actually quite a slim profile. There's so much more room in here for more stuff if I wanted to fill it, but I actually quite like the fact that it's lightweight and slim, but the size of the bag kind of flex automatically based on what you've got in it, and I really like that level of functionality. I like it when people have really thought about the design. So the Bellroy Mini Sling working really well for me as my lightweight daily carry option for when I leave the house. I hope you found that useful. Please feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment, and thank you for watching.